Welcome to another one, my people. I want all of us tonight to lift up Christal McLean's mother in our prayers. Let us pray for strength as she go through these trying times, my people. Many words have spoken, and many more words will come. But I want to say to Shawna, thank you for giving Christal a fighting chance at life. I want to encourage you tonight to hold your head high. You didn't fail your baby girl. You gave life to her. And that alone is an extremely noble deed. Oh, people, let us hold Shawna in our prayers tonight. She's with us. Help me in welcoming Shawna to the stage. Yes, the people. Here we go. Here we go. Good evening, Shawna. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening to all the viewers.
Yes, yes, yes. So I want to ask you a question, right? My approach is kind of not like a mainstream media approach, right?
Yes,
I tend to want to know a little bit more. When you were giving birth to Shawna, right? At the hospital, did they give you any epidural pain medicine and none of them thing there at the hospital when you were giving birth to Christal?
No.
No. Okay, they did not, right? I asked you that question because of this, right? We have a lot of mothers in the YaadBoss community, and they know what belly pain feel like. Yes. So even though, right, circumstances prevented you from actually having the child in your house, you understand exactly what it feel like to deliver that child.
Yes,
Tell us more about what Krista was like when she was a baby.
She born chubby. She was full of hair on her head and so forth, and she was just jovial when she born. I didn't want to put her down when she was born because she was a cry. As I put her on the bed, she started to cry and so forth. So we would have put her on my belly, and she sleep a lot when she on my belly. But
Oh,
one of the breast them always have to out which she lie down comfortably enough to drop sleep.
oh, so she
So
was a hand baby. She
yes,
know how to go.
yes,
Oh,
but
okay.
people say it's me handbag.
Is a handbag. Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. So at what age, right, was the last time Crystal was in your custody?
When she was 3 months old.
When she was 3 months old. Okay. So at first she went and she lived with your mother,
She was living with me and my mother.
you and your mother. Okay.
Yes.
And then later on she ended up in custody of her father's
Yes.
mother, right?
Yes.
And they had her from what age?
Three
From three
months
months?
old.
Or from 3 months they had her. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And during that period, right, from 3 months to about 12, were you allowed to see your daughter?
No.
Hmm.
The,
So even,
the
go ahead.
the grandmother would not allow me to talk to her nor see her. Even if I see her in the town and I buy her things, she would throw it into the rubbish bin and say she do not need anything from me.
Hmm.
It
And even at, go ahead, go ahead.
it hurt me heart sometime when I see she do things like that. So I would like me complain to the CDA people or the probation officer them, but they will only call her and said allow the mother to see the child. But
Hmm.
when things wasn't going my way, I took things into my own hand and I also get called back to the courthouse for it again.
Oh, okay, okay. So I was doing some research and I saw somewhere where you had visitation rights, but then the child was held from seeing you.
Yes. It wasn't a visitation, right? The thing was, when I went back to the courthouse, the judge said I have Sundays from 7 a.m. in the morning to 6 in the evening. But the
Mm-hmm.
grandmother did not allow that. I supposed to get her one time in the holiday, 1 week in the holiday, and neither
Yeah.
that she did not allow.
She did not allow it. Okay. At any time, Crystal told you that she wanted to come and live with you
No,
during this time.
she did not.
Did she mention anything about getting beaten and she wanted to come and live with you or any other family member?
She texted me one day in a June and said to me, say, Mommy, grandma accused me of thieving a apple and she said must go and go live with my parents up in a more town. I told her
Mm,
to come and stay with me then since as I saw it going, but she did not answer me back from then until
mm,
she ended up and send me the voice note that she's supposed to go on a trip and her grandmother did not send her. And then I sent her two voice notes, say, Crystal, can you send me the RG, the number and your birth paper? And me
mm.
not get back no reply from her. And I sent her next voice note and said, Crystal, make sure so you don't make your grandmother beat you. And I did not get back no reply. I see the message then open, but no reply back from her.
Oh, okay. So she sent you that message in June, right? And she actually went missing in June
Yes, sir.
on a Friday. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Okay. We're just probing a little bit. We're not accusing anybody of doing anything. We're just
Mm.
probing, right? No, Krista was afraid of Rio Grande River. That was the river that she was found in.
Yes.
Mhm. So she was afraid of water because she couldn't swim, right?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. And she was not allowed to go to the river by herself, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you believe your 12-year-old child who is afraid of that river, who cannot swim, would disobey rules and go to the river anyways?
No.
You don't believe that. Okay.
No,
And
I
that
don't
is,
believe.
mhm. And why would you say that? You don't believe
Because
that. Mhm.
I took her from her grandmother one time come up here. I took my daughter, let me make it clear. I took my daughter come up here one time
Mhm.
and me and my daughter Crystal went to the river with my
Mhm.
baby father and when me and she was at the river, she said to me that, um, mommy, can I get a wash pan to bathe into? And I was like, you at the river, girl? What's wrong with you? And she said, Mommy, like I tell you something, I don't like the river because it's gonna drown me. And she plucked out her item and our our auntie was there and Crystal
Mhm.
turned to her and said, can I get the wash pan, please? And I said, come
Mhm.
on. But could you bathe into the water and not doing anything? And she did cry
Mhm.
a lot and she said to my baby father, said, Dylan, can you full the wash pan of water bring over here that I can bathe? My
Mhm.
baby father did not laugh after Crystal and say, Crystal, what happened to you? Oh yeah, do
Mhm.
so. Your mother down here, nothing idea. And she said, Mommy, I do afraid of the water and I don't like it, so I don't want to go into it. So I told her,
Mhm.
when you go up, I will get the water from the spring that you get. And when she reached up back into the yard, she do bed.
Mhm. And at what age was that? Do you recall?
That was when she turned 10.
That was when she turned 10. Mhm.
Yes,
And normally kids, right, when they have that fear of something, it will stay with them normally for a lifetime because she can't swim, right? And
yes,
more
sir.
than likely, right, she not learn how to swim. So I would say from the age of 10 years old to 12 years old, she would still have that fear, correct?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. All right. Another question. When you look at the images of your daughter, topless and only in her underwear, as I said before, right? If you want to cry, cry. Okay. When you look at those images of your daughter, topless and only in her underwear, how did that make you feel?
be honest, it make me heart pound. I feel like the world a end, and I feel like there is nothing I could do to help her. But I know I tried my best to get her where
Mm-hmm.
we are, and I tried. But every time I went to the courthouse and the grandmother see her or me see my daughter, and me say, Crystal, come here, can I talk to you? When you go in, tell the judge that you want to come and live with mommy. Once the
Mm-hmm.
grandmother took her to the bathroom, when she come back, it's a different little girl you are looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Once the judge called her up, she said, I don't want to bother go and stay with mommy. I will visit her, but Crystal didn't
Mm-hmm.
visit no time at all, and the grandmother didn't allow no time at all.
All right. Okay. What did your gut tell you happened, right, to Crystal when you saw her naked, lifeless body on the riverbank? What did your gut tell you instantly when you saw that?
In my point of view, I feel like she do something to her grandmother and her grandmother husband, and then beat her, and something went wrong, and they didn't know what to do, so they burn her body and just distract the police then by coming to my house and throw the body into the river, and then maybe pay somebody or ask somebody to call me and pretend that they are the kidnappers or something that they could tell me, say, oh, you're gonna get the news, you're gonna get see the news and Portland news, and you're gonna cry a lot and so forth. So I did get the call Wednesday, said you're gonna see Crystal body at the riverside lifeless, and you're gonna cry a lot. And it did pain me a lot to see my daughter like that.
Hmm. Stick up in. You got a call stating that you're going to see your daughter lifeless body on the river bank. Did you save that number that you received that call from?
It was a private number.
It was a private number. Did you report that to the police?
I went down there the Wednesday morning to to tell them, but when I got there, I see a pregnant lady at the front desk, and she said to me that Miss Minot, the only thing we can tell her, she didn't call me by my name. You can make it clear. She did not call me by my name. She said, Miss, just block the number. We cannot do
Mm.
anything else. So I walk out of the police station.
Hmm. The person that spoke to you, was it a male or a female?
It was a male.
It was a male. Does that male sound like an older person or a younger person?
It sounded like somebody in around them 20s or then 30s.
20s and the 30s. Okay. So I just asked you what your gut was telling you, right?
Yes,
But
sir.
now I'm going to caution you, right?
Okay.
Let us not jump to conclusion
I
that
know.
it was the grandmother and the grandfather did anything to Crystal, right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
I have been watching this case very closely, and I think based on certain actions, I may have a prime suspect in the case, right? That's why I probe and I ask you the age of the person that you believe spoke to you on the phone, right?
Mm. Yes, sir.
And you had that gut feeling as a mother from the first time you saw your daughter, even before you received that call, you had a gut feeling that something no look right, Jessa? Right?
Yes, sir.
Even before you got the call.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No. Hold on 1 second. Let me backtrack. So you received the call prior. Okay, so you received the call from somebody. She was discovered on Friday, and you received the call when? On a Wednesday?
The body was discovered the same day that I received the call.
Oh, so you received the call, and
4:30,
then the
4:20, 4:20 in the morning, I wake up my baby father all the way in Sentence Bay working. I wake him up and I told him that somebody is calling me and telling me a lot about Christal. And it don't sound good. He said, must try and record it. But I did try and record it, and the only part that I got was the part that him asking me for money to buy credit or something. So I say, if you want credit, somebody, you're not supposed to ask for credit if you take somebody's child.
Did you
That
record
don't
that?
make any sense. Yes, I did.
Okay,
I
hold
have
it.
I think I have the record on my phone same.
Hold it. We'll talk. We'll talk behind the scenes on that one. Okay? All right. I say this to you, that that person that call your phone, that young person that call your phone, that male,
Yeah.
is highly likely the person responsible for what happened to your daughter. Because how would that person know that she was going to be discovered at the same place that she was discovered?
I really don't know.
Mhm. Yes. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss. What else you want Jamaica to know about your baby girl as we
I
prepare to lay her to rest soon and very soon? What else do you want? Like, what kind of student she was in school? Like, give us a little bit more on that.
Well, my daughter was very kind to other students. She would
Mm-hmm.
get her lunch money and she would spend it with others' kids. And
Mm-hmm.
so those others' kids do to her as well. Even when she's going
Mm-hmm.
home at evening time, she would call me and said, Mommy, this is one of my friend in I said, okay, the two I will know go home at evening time and I don't stop on the road. And she said, okay, I'm waiting and drive.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I know sometimes I feel like she would just call me one day and said, Mommy, I'm coming home. Don't worry yourself. There's
Mm-hmm.
somewhere safe, but I just don't want to go back on my grandmother. So I'm coming home to you. Just give me some time. But honestly, I know that it's not gonna happen because she had ready there in the fridge, and all I'm asking for is just some help that I can bury her properly and send her back home to God just the way she come back here.
Yes. 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 We're gonna see what we can do, right? We're gonna try our best. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to keep me updated, right? Because you say no, there is a DNA test that is pending, right? And then
Yes,
once the DNA test is done, and then the body will be released to the funeral home. Is that correct? That you
yes,
chose?
yes, sir.
Okay. So once that is done and the body is released to the funeral home, right?
Yeah,
I'm going to invite you back, okay,
yes, sir.
to talk to the people, all right? So this is
Okay.
what I want to say to everybody in the YaadBoss community. In Christal's case, we have a body. In Jada Smith's case, 9 months, almost 10 months, and we still not find Jada Smith's body. Christal was the fourth born. Jada Smith was the fourth born. Both of them 12 years old. Gone too soon. Let us rally, all of us rally behind Shawna, the people, and help her to bury her daughter. Listen, the Lord said, ask and it shall be given. We have heard words spoken by other people telling her that she should release the body to the people them who had her in their care, where she went missing and found on the bank of a river. This is the mother, Shawna, who gave birth to Christal with no pain medication. She's the one who knows what labor pain feel like, my people. I say to you tonight, Shawna, don't worry yourself. The people in the YaadBoss community will rally around you and make sure say your daughter get a proper send. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight, and we'll be in touch.
Okay.
We'll be in touch. Stay strong. Do not make anybody make you feel like you're less than because the child was not in your custody. I want to strengthen you tonight. I want to say to you tonight, you gave that child an opportunity at life. You brought her to term. No make nobody take no liberty of you. You stay strong. All right, my sister?
Yes, sir.
Stay strong. We'll be in touch.
Okay.
We'll be in touch. Take care. Yes, my people. That was Shawna, the mother of Christal McLean. Say to every single mother out there that brought a child to term, regardless of your circumstance in life. Me, I'm a perfect example of a child that grew up with her grandparents. My grandmother and my grandfather raised me. My mother leave better opportunity. My father was in Jamaica, but I did not live with him. He gone on to live with his own family, start own family. My grandparents grew me with people, just like Christal. My father was in Jamaica. Her mother and her father was in Jamaica. That does not mean that they don't love her, my people. Circumstances. Yes. I say to everybody out there who has spoken ill will about this baby girl mother, change the story a little bit. Let's look at the bigger picture. She gave her baby girl a chance at life. Jamaica have a birth rate problem. Right now, Christoph don't want people to read up. Baby girl got a chance at life. And it was cut short. I don't know by who. I have an idea. And I'm closing in. And that's so sick. I don't believe it is the grandparents. I don't believe so. Because this is the reason why. Even though she was getting beaten, I believe she was loved by the grandparents. Based on some of the stories that I'm hearing, probably the grandparents were a little bit naive. They hear certain stories and they brush off certain things. You see, the thing is this. There's a lot of hearsays is going on. Until somebody can actually come and tell me, say, blank, that they witness the grandmother wash blood off or something, then I'll believe it. I like to hear from the horse's mouth before I run with anything. They took her in from she was 3 months old. 3 months. 3 months. Let us give them the benefit of the doubt. Right now, the person who called the mother say ransom and say, right, yes, sir, you go find the body. Was a male in them 20s. YaadBoss is closing in. I want every single person in the YaadBoss community to adopt Christal McLean just as he adopted Jaden Smith. We're very close to sending somebody to prison for the presumed murder of Jaden Smith. We don't have Jaden Smith's body. We have Christal McLean's body. They're doing a rape kit on her body. The people, as we speak. Let us adopt Christal McLean as our own and fight for justice for Christal McLean. Because something don't look right. The mother gut feeling tell her says something not right. And everybody in the YaadBoss community is saying something is not right. Please like this live stream and please share the stream to as many people as you can, my people. Go by the name YaadBoss. Thank you guys so much for watching another one. Justice for Christal McLean. Shawna will return. The DNA is done and the body is released for her. And then we'll start the fundraising. So start save up the money, my people. If you don't go to church, please me I beg you know. One Sunday, don't get the pastor tied towards the funeral of Christal McLean. We can do this as a collective. We can do this. I'm telling you something. First, we got to bury Christal. And second, we're going to get ready because we are going down here to Portland. Go make some nice right in front of the blasted police station because you don't believe so Christal go no blasted river. Go be it. You know what? By ourselves. We don't believe so. Mother receive a call at 4 something in the morning. Body was placed exactly where the blasted car said the body was going to be foul play all over. It's a case. Take care, my people. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. 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 See ya.